Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Hayunda Shazia from SMP Negeri 1 Kota, Surakarta. This time, I'd like to tell you the story of Bawang Merah and Bawang Putih. Let's start the story. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a family of 3. Father, mother, and a beautiful young teenage girl named Bawang Putih. Despite father working as a simple merchant, they lived a happy and peaceful life nevertheless. One day, mother fell gravely ill and passed away. Father and Bawang Putih were both deeply saddened. In the same village lived a widower with her daughter named Bawang Merah. Knowing the ill fortune of Bawang Putih's father, she came often to offer food, help do chores, or to just simply chat with father. Not long after, father fell in love and married Bawang Merah's mother. At first, they lived happily together, but soon Bawang Merah and her mother showed their true nature. They often scolded Bawang Putih and gave her hard tasks whenever father was away. Bawang Putih must do all the chores while Bawang Merah just sits around. Father never knew of this fact since Bawang Putih never really told him. One day, father fell ill and passed away, and since then, Bawang Merah and her mother reigned over the household. Bawang Putih almost had no rest. She had to do all of the household chores. Bawang Putih nevertheless did everything happily because she hoped one day her stepmother might love her too. One beautiful morning, Bawang Putih was happily doing her laundry or washing her clothes at the riverbank. She was cheerfully doing her work without noticing that one of the clothes was swept away. Unfortunately, it was her stepmother's favorite dress. Bawang Putih tried to chase after it, but it was too far away. She felt sad and went back home to tell her stepmother about the incident. "You clumsy fool!" yelled the stepmother. "I don't want to hear any excuses from you. Find my dress and don't come home without it." Bawang Putih went on to search for the missing clothes, but she couldn't find it. The sun was almost set when she met a herder feeding his cattle. "Oh, kind uncle, have you seen a red dress floating in this river?" she asked. I think I saw it before. If you hurry, you might be able to catch it downstream," he replied. "Thank you very much, good uncle." She then ran to chase it downstream. Night almost came, but she hadn't found the dress. As desperation drew near, she saw a light from a hut by the river. She went and knocked on the door. "Excuse me," said Bawang Putih. An old lady then opened the door. "Who are you, my child?" asked the old lady. "My name is Bawang Putih. I was searching for my mother's dress that was swept away by the current of the river, but it's already late. May I stay here for the night?" she asked. "Was it a red dress you were looking for?" "Yes! Did you find it?" "I did. It was right there in front of my house." "Shame. I liked the dress." "Well then, I will return it to you if you agree to stay with me for 1 week," said the old lady. Bawang Putih gave it a thought, but seeing this lonely old lady, she then replied, "I would gladly stay with you for 1 week," smiling. Bawang Putih then stayed for 1 week, and during that time, she did all of the chores. This made the old lady very impressed. "My dear, you have stayed for 1 week. It is time for me to return the dress to you," said the old lady. "I will also give you a present," she continued. "You can pick one of these pumpkins." She presented Bawang Putih with 2 pumpkins. One was big and the other was small. Bawang Putih chose the smaller one, saying, "I might not be able to carry the bigger one home, so I choose this one instead." The old lady smiled and escorted Bawang Putih to the front door. When she got home and returned the dress, Bawang Putih opened the pumpkin. She was screaming in joy and surprise when she found jewelries inside of it. Her stepmother and Bawang Merah were extremely jealous when they found out. They confiscated everything from Bawang Putih. The stepmother, being greedy, told Bawang Merah to do the exact same thing as Bawang Putih. But, however, being lazy, she did nothing there. 1 week passed and it's time for Bawang Merah to go back home. She asked the old lady, "Aren't you supposed to give me a present?" The old lady then presented her with 2 pumpkins. Bawang Merah took the biggest one and went home without saying thank you. Once she got home, she told her mother about the big pumpkin she had. Bawang Merah and her mother proceeded to open the pumpkin, hoping they would find a great fortune inside. But they were surprised when they didn't find any treasures inside. Instead, dangerous and poisonous animals. They were screaming in horror when those animals attacked and bit them ferociously. The moral of this story is that people who are greedy and do evil deeds will get what they deserve. However, every good deed will get good results as well. That's all. Thank you for the time and attention that was given. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.